Hey guys, welcome to kind of an unexpected series for me. Let's play Street Fighter V. I wasn't planning on getting this game, but it showed up with my PS Plus subscription. I've had PS Plus for like forever. It's one of those things I got it on auto renew, and I don't even think about it because like there's not that many PS Plus games I've got that I've actually ever played for very long. Like, you know, I did a Let's Play of Strider. But yeah, most of the time I'm not doing that stuff. But yeah, this showed up, and for like, you know, less than $20 I was able to buy the upgrade of the base game that I got for free, and that gave me a bunch more characters. Street Fighter V appears to be going in a very Dead or Alive direction with downloadable, you gotta pay for it, sexy Halloween costume type nonsense. But it also, as I have learned, features really short stories for each individual character. So it really is going like Dead or Alive zone. So what I thought I would do, I played one offline. It took very little time. There's a general story, which I haven't touched yet. But I was going to just do some story mode. I played through Chun-Li's story off screen. She was my favorite character back in the days of Street Fighter 2. Because she could, like, corner people and spam that, like, rapid kick move. But there's lots of characters. Not every character is here. As is typical of these fighting game collections which feature Street Fighter. Everybody from Street Fighter 2 made it. Some of the folks from, like, the various alpha games did not. I don't know if these stories are in any kind of sequential order. There was a tutorial featuring Ken and Ryu with a little bit of dialogue. I guess I can actually do the tutorial again, but yeah, this came up automatically, so I'll do this. This is kind of vaguely feels like a story. It features Ryu standing still and then blinking, just when you thought it was a still frame. So yeah, this game likes to alternate between goofy comic book story sequences and then the game, which the characters do not look like comic book characters.
You're seeking if you just proceed blindly. Take some time. Stop and think on your path. Ponder where you've been and ultimately where your fist will lead you.
Consider not being led by your fist. No, where your fist will lead you.
If you keep loafing around like you are, Ryu will get ahead of you.
But I'm Ryu.
I'm gonna work harder and become much stronger.
This is already confusing.
Looks like you got laid out again, huh?
Oh, what a pretty girl.
It's amazing how you always
Kind of flat-chested,
find
though.
places like this.
Settings like this help me concentrate.
Wait,
Hey, you recovered already.
did they just randomly show up, or are they students of that guy? What's going on?
Ken, if it's no trouble, would you practice with me a while? I want to take another look at my fist.
Well, you can
That
look
thing
at your
that Master was saying?
No, my
The essence
fist.
of the fist is the core of fighting. Right? Sure thing. Let's get to it.
Ken is a great martial arts student because he makes fun of his master and doesn't take anything seriously.
What's wrong?
Like all
Come over
great martial artists. Try moving closer to Ken. Pressing the right or left button. Sure. You have successfully moved up to
Let's
Ken.
try and dodge this one.
Jump over Ken's Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Okay.
Hadouken!
Huzzah. Success.
Let's do it.
Let's look at our fists. Perform a light attack. Oh, I did rearrange the buttons, so hopefully it's not going to be too confusing. Let's do it. Let's punch you in the nose. When your opponent's gauge at the top of the screen reaches 0, you win the battle. That's a great tip. Thank you, Street Fighter V. Try hitting Ken with a medium attack. Okay, so this is... So they're definitely not using the customized... I set my controller slightly different. And the tutorial doesn't seem to recognize that. Although it is using my custom settings, it's just not telling me the right buttons because the tutorial ignores whatever you set your controller to. Low attacks? Okay. Let's strip you so you fall on your ass. Low attacks will bypass the guard of the standing opponent. I guess if you've never played any Street Fighter game before, this is helpful. But I'm only doing it because it's got little bits of story-style dialogue, right? Jumping attacks are able to bypass the guard of a crouching opponent. Oh, and throws are very different in this game. They involve hitting...
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
2 buttons. I kind of annoyed by that. That's something that's going to cause me a lot of problems, I'm sure. I'm so used to the way throws worked in Street Fighter 2. Throws will bypass the opponent's guard. Even if he may resist you, throw him.
It's my turn.
Guard by pressing the directional button away from your opponent. That's not like him. He usually spams dragon punches. You can guard jumping attacks by pressing the direction button away from the opponent. There's a lot of sheep around here. You were good. Fought well.
Back. I'm starving here.
No. I have something that I want to try out.
Wait, I just trained with you. You won't do me the favor of eating?
Well, I'm starting to feel something.
Kind of a stiffness in my ding-ding. It's like, okay, thanks, Ryu, for being weird.
I don't know what's this feeling you're chasing, but I hope you try and figure it out.
He seems like a nice guy. Press medium and medium together to trigger V's skill. Okay, well, since I mess with my buttons, I gotta figure out what that would actually be. It's gonna be these two, I think. Okay, so I figured out the buttons, and I just gotta actually time it right. Nice hit. Good thing I suck at this. Cool, I can nullify fireballs.
My key is charged.
I cannot imagine myself actually remembering that and using it during an actual match. When the gauge in the bottom of the screen fills up, you can use V-trigger. What am I, Kenny Omega? God, I hope not. What does that do, though?
Whew. I'm completely exhausted.
Well, having thrown a bunch of fireballs at you, which you failed to deflect properly.
This was fun.
So then, did you get a good look at your fist?
Oh, that's right. I was going to look at my fist. I forgot about that.
Good enough. To learn that I still have a long way to go.
I see.
So when are they going to become gun runners who sell toy guns to Sagat and then get captured by Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yeah, V-trigger. Woo! Well, anyway, there's your tutorial. The stories are not that short, but they're pretty short. So I'll probably be able to get a couple stories into each video. I guess I could give each story its own video, but that would be kind of just a way to make sure I had plenty of videos for the channel. Because they're... Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how long it actually takes. Some of this... I might have more trouble with some characters than I had winning with Chun-Li. But we'll start with Ryu. Finding true strength and staring at your own fist.
The answer. There shouldn't only be one.
The answer, my friend, is blow it out your ass. He's 5'9", 187 pounds. He likes Japanese dessert. I did not know he was ever given any likes or dislikes not related directly to fighting styles. He's kind of the most boring protagonist in video game history, is Ryu, but anyway. Let's see what his story's about. What's the story with Ryu?
Must destroy everything. The power of absolute destruction. To kill. That is the only destiny of your fist.
Well, I might use my fist for sexual things.
You're wrong.
Sorry.
Can't be the only answer.
Oh, he's gonna go visit with the hobbits. That is a principal martial arts teaching, the ability to throw fireballs.
You've awakened.
Master.
Master!
You were nearly consumed by the Satsui no Hado.
Speak English, Master.
I take it you're Ryu, yes?
Oh.
Yes.
I'm a new
I
character.
am Rashid of the Turbulent Wind, a hero of the wind who travels the world.
I'm like that guy from Yu Yu Hakusho, only I don't speak like a tinker.
Then why has a hero come here?
Long story, I won't bore you with it. In any case, could I ask you for a favor?
Only if you actually answer
I
my
would
question.
appreciate a match. I wish to test my mettle against you.
Master.
But why? The internet said when you assume a fighting stance, he doesn't hesitate to fight back. Are you not feeling well?
No, I've just been consumed by darkness and
The answer
become evil.
lies in the heart of battle.
The answer, my friend.
Somehow forget? You say that all the time.
But master, it may eventually overwhelm.
Besides,
The
they've gone
heart
out of
battle
focus.
is not just to understand opponents, but yourself as well.
But I want to understand my opponents.
If yourself stays your feet, you won't find the answer. Of course, you don't need me to tell you.
Remember, fear of your feet is not as good as staring at your fist.
If you're not up to fighting today... Understood. I'll fight.
If you're not up to fighting today, we can go grab a bite to eat. I mean, you didn't eat with Ken. Maybe you'll eat with me.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Oh, wow. Off screen, spamming fireballs was working really well for everything. I was trying to throw him. Even if he resists me, I want to throw him. Okay, try to Dragon Punch, didn't work so much. Okay, I think I just threw a fireball in entirely the wrong direction, or time. This is actually, that was surprisingly difficult. Like, off-screen Chun-Li's story mode, I was barely taking hits at all against some of the enemies. Well, thanks for convincing me to fight. That's my favorite thing. I don't know why I didn't want to do it immediately. Aww.
But this was helpful. I learned more about my skills.
I leveled up. I don't know what the hell that means, though.
Thank you.
And I have a message from the server, so...
Yeah, me too. See ya.
Thanks for unlocking new downloadable content, Ryu. Sexy costumes for
I
Chun-Li.
need to better understand this power.
Then I believe you should seek out Ken. He has been very worried about you lately.
You'll find him 4 feet away listening to us talk. Meanwhile, in Brazil.
Sorry I'm late.
Master,
the hell's
tell me about
Ken
how
wa-
you're doing. And about the Satsu no Hado.
He projected his thoughts directly into my mind.
I must find an answer. Something that doesn't lead to it.
Oh, look, the statue of
Okay.
Jesus has been replaced by a bowling trophy in the background there. Look. Christ the Redeemer, I think, is the name of the statue, but now it's just a giant bowling trophy. So you got sexy new outfit there, Ken. Yeah, suck on that, bitch. That's how you Shoryuken. I'm shocked. This is a totally different AI from Ken than from what I'm used to, where he's just like constantly dragon punches. You say he took a little like I need to crap pose there.
That wasn't too shabby.
Here, receive 3,000 points and
Don't worry.
1,500 points and
You've
level
already
up.
lost yourself to the Satsu no Hado.
Ooh, I got a new color that I can buy.
So relax already. Just go and fight.
Right.
But I'm going to become consumed with evil and stuff. Meanwhile, in China.
Shadow,
Yeah. It's John Shadowloo.
just the man I wanted to see.
Kevin Nash.
Satsui no Hado is...
The thing.
No man should have. These powers are drawn to each other, as I expected.
We're going to have a fight. I need to understand this power, to know its use and its limits.
Well, okay, that's why I came to the street in the hopes of engaging in a street fight. It's kind of my deal.
Know as well.
So I don't know why he's called Nash. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Charlie. I don't know if Charlie came back to life or if this game is set before Street Fighter 2 or... I really don't understand at all. Alright, fine. I'll just throw fireballs at you if that's what you want. Except that I could also Shoryuken. And now watch him not be on a bus. The Haruko Whenever-shun has helped you reach level 8. Yeah, Setsuno Hama.
Wasn't anything like I expected it to be.
I thought it was going to be some kind of new dessert item.
But I've made up my mind.
I'm keeping my baby.
Until I find what lies ahead with this power, I'll keep moving and fighting, no matter what the answer is.
As long as there's streets, I'll be there fighting.
I guess it turns
Every
out
time there's a
not to
cop
laugh.
beating up on a guy.
But I did get something out of it. Thanks for that.
A free bus trip. I didn't even buy a ticket. I just got launched onto a bus. What a deal. That Nash seems like a great guy. I hope Bison doesn't murder him. Costumes can now be changed. Wow. And fighter profile theme Ryu has become purchasable. Did I just win? How many fights did I have? I think there's one more. I think it's 4 fights. It makes up a story. And each fight is only like 1 round, too. So the character stories are super short. No, I guess I won.
I'll discover the answer beyond the Satsui no Hado.
Oh, it's only 3 fights. Okay. So he fights a couple of guys because he wants to learn about his strange power. Got it. Next up, Ken, a bond enduring.
Come to think, we've always been like that since way back.
He's the head of the Masters family, and he's a part of martial artists. He likes family and pasta, so he loves family pasta restaurants. That's like combining his 2 favorite things in the world. Much like Chun-Li's fondness for fruit and education. When someone gives her an apple, and she's a teacher, it just like completely blows her mind. Anyway, let's find out about Ken, master of spamming the Dragon Punch. He is a pretty lady.
Like
Oh,
a
that's a
light.
pretty lady.
Are you sure this is okay? Should we really go to a party on your only day off?
Shouldn't you be working on your day off?
Any other day I would have said no, but today we've got an invite from Miss Kanzuki. Plus, the added bonus. Her parties always attract the strongest fighters around.
For some reason.
So you're going to a party to get into a fight?
No, we're going to a street to get into a fight.
Why wouldn't I? I gotta make sure I have more wins than him this year.
No matter how old you two get, it never ends.
Why don't you and Ryu just do it and get it over
It's
with?
been like this since the beginning. You fight well, but why do you fight? Are you just fighting for money? For fame? Or do you like the attention?
And why is your hair prettier
I fight
than
because
mine?
There's a man I have to defeat. Until that day comes, I won't ever stop.
Till I defeat Cherry Lewis, I'll
Ever
never
since
stop.
then, I think I've lost count of how many times I've seen you two fight.
And you always lose.
Are you two really going to do this now?
Yeah, you'd think a street fighter would get a lot of black eyes over the year. Oh, now we're flashing back to random fight with Ryu. Oh, but I've got all sorts of V-trigger. I thought... I'll never stop until I've beaten you, Ryu, which I'm about to do without a whole lot of difficulty. So I guess I get to stop then. Yeah, I just beat him perfect, didn't I? Or did I take some black damage there?
Looks like I'm winning.
Looks like you
Gonna win the
won.
next one.
Maybe all 3 of my fights in this story mode are going to be with him.
I could have sworn it was this way.
Your flashback.
And that's exactly why it would have been a good idea to let the butler guide us.
But the butler is the murderer. They always are.
Wouldn't be trespassing in here, would ya?
Birdie, he's got a headbutt.
No, man. The 3 of us are guests at the party tonight.
Look, don't put up a fuss. Just let me quietly crush ya.
What?
Guess I have no choice.
But to be quietly crushed. I'd like to do battle with your infant son.
Haven't I seen you before?
Weren't you from Street Fighter 1?
What? Who thought he cares?
Does his... Okay, I thought for a second, I've gotta be wrong. I thought for a second his chest tattoo says, lick the dick. What the hell does it actually say? He can't say that. There's no way it says that. Alright, let's find out what, I didn't actually find out what my specials are. I mean, I know his basic specials from all the games, but... He's got, oh, double fireball with kick is my fancy pants. Which for some reason is not a Dragon Punch variant, even though he's Mr. Dragon Punch. He's even got the flaming Dragon Punch.
I could swear I've seen you around somewhere before.
I could swear your tattoo said lick the dick, but there's no way.
You gate-crashing piece of rubbish.
How dare you come to my party uninvited?
Yes, it's Birdie's party. He's Miss Kanzaki or whatever.
Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Masters. And this must be Mel. I'm so glad you could make it.
Isn't she like Sakura's rival, I think, from one of the Alpha games?
Oh, it seems there's been a lack of etiquette.
You didn't beat my butler up properly.
Would you accept a pre-meal match?
I'm honored.
Well, I'd love to beat the crap out of the woman hosting this party for some reason. I'm so sorry that you were forced to street fight. To make up for it, let's street fight.
See what you've got.
I'm sure to enjoy this, fighting a man of your prowess. Hey!
A little black dress outfit is, a little weird. She was like some kind of schoolgirl in the last game that I know she was in. Anyway, it was very rude of you to have that guy street fight me, so I'm glad you street fought me to make it up. We can be friends again now. Now that I've immolated you with my flaming kicks. Flaming kicks! Stop beating up women in front of me. It's really not good for my development.
Did you wake up, Mel?
I'll have someone take you all to your guest room.
I'm completely recovered from having been set on fire, by the
I
way.
think Ryu is coming.
Well, no, he can only come when he stares at his fist.
Satsui no Hado.
Satsui no Hado.
Is that going to be
I don't
every
know what
story
kind of
mode?
answers he'll find in that battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if there is one.
I don't think Evil Ryu is even a character in this game. So how can you fight him at the end?
But I know he's gonna keep moving forward, no matter how difficult it is. That's just who he is.
Okay, well maybe Chun-Li's story won't be about Ryu, because so far all the stories have been about Ryu. I still have fond memories of the Street Fighter 2 ending where Ken has his wedding at the end and is wearing a tuxedo, but appears to be like this hulking man-beast freak. Just the way his shoulders are arranged, I just remember that still image from the end of Street Fighter 2. But this is not Street Fighter 2, this is Street Fighter 5, and I think I've vaguely done enough story mode stuff to call it a video. Well, yeah, it's a little on the short side, but when we come back next time, since we're not doing the tutorial, I might be able to squeeze in 3 stories. Who knows what kind of excitement that could mean. Spoilers, Chun-Li's story is not actually about Satsu no Hado, so we're going to have at least one Satsu no Hado-less story. Come back for that next time, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.